Hi, welcome to another tutorial with me. My name's Ivan. Today I'm going to show you how to do this using clipping masks. It's very easy to do. That's the original picture there. So let me just go to the beginning. First of all, we just want to duplicate the background layer. So use Control J, and I'm going to hide the background layer over there. And now we want to go to the rectangular tool. You can draw it however you want. You can do circles if you want. It's entirely your choice. There we go. So you want to keep the fill in it, and you want to use any color border that you want, really. I'm going to use a white one, and I'm going to fill it with red just so it's easier for you guys to see. Every image is different, depends on how large it is, but I'm going to do the border size is 25 pixels. There we go, so you can just see it around there. Okay, and we want to double click on the rectangle layer just to bring up the properties, and you want to go down to drop shadow, select drop shadow. I already have it preset. I want to be on multiply. Opacity is 70%. Well, it depends how dark you want it. But I'm going to choose, for this one I'll probably go about 50%, so you can see it just over there. Angle, depending on what angle you want the shadows to be, I'm going to have it about 30%. Distance, that's just how far you want the shadow from the actual rectangle itself. Spread, again, how far, I don't want it to be too far. And size, how blurry you want it to be. I'll probably have mine at about 46 pixels. Okay, and just hit OK. And now the layer you duplicated, you want to move to the top. And I'm going to select both of those, so Shift and click, or you can Alt and click. And I'm going to do Control G to group them. And now you may think I'm crazy, but I'm going to duplicate that group 5 times. So Control J, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You understand why when we get a bit further down. I'm going to hide those ones except for the group that we're working on. And you want to go to the layer, the image layer. You want to right click and go down to create clipping mask. And there we go. So that's that one done. Keep that one visible so you can see where you're going to put the next rectangle over there. We're going to make that one visible again. You're going to Alt. Nope, we're not going to Alt. We're going to right click, create clipping mask. There you go. So it's in the same place because we duplicated all the group. So we want to go to our move tool, and you can move. Sorry, I have to have the rectangle selected, and you can move it wherever you want to along there. Somewhere that looks nice. One thing you don't want to do is have it there so it's cutting her eye in half. That's not very, doesn't look very nice like that. I'm going to hit Control and T to transform the rectangle, and you can just move them about however you want really so it looks good. Okay, and hit enter when you're done. I'm going to close that group, get the next group going. Right click, create clipping mask, select the rectangle, and I'm going to move that one to about there. And next one, create clipping mask, select the rectangle. There we go, I'm going to move this one as well. Control T to transform. And doing this works on most images. I like doing it on portraits. Also works nice on landscape pictures. Right click, create clipping mask. Oops, I didn't have the Control Z to undo that move. Move that one there. Okay, the last one, right click, create clipping mask, select the rectangle. And you can do it with circles and stuff. Just be careful when you do use circles not to make it look too strange, like putting circles over the eyes, because it won't look that good. And there we go, it's as easy as that. I'm going to group those together just to show the before and after, so Control and G for the group. So that's the before and that's the after. What I normally do is just crop it up. There we go. And hit enter. And there we go. Okay, well I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe, follow me on Facebook. You can find me on Photomedics. And I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you.